in the fucking room for a second.
Well, then there you have it.
Where's Dean's impression?
And you got to admit, I grew up talking like this. How are you, fella? Fucking stupid black comics. Black comics stink. You're so terrible. You ever see a white motherfucker take a shit? I'm taking a shit now. Here I go. Plop. Oh, look out. But a niggas be like, I'm shitting. Fuck it.
Walking across the stage with the stick up his ass walk.
Hi, everybody. How are ya? How are ya? Hiya, pal. Hey, fella, how are ya? How are ya? And then black guys will always go, you know, the white man keeps us back and holds us down. Like, that's the fucking guy holding you back? Yeah. Why do you make me sound a little more spooky? No offense.
No offense.
Why do you make me sound like a pirate? Like, I can't give you the apartment. We never read your application. Instead of like, hi, sorry, I can't give you a gated community home. Sorry. Sorry, fella. I'm holding you back. I'm the most powerful race in the world. I'm retarded. I'm so retarded that you're being held back.
That's exactly true.
That is very Def Jam 92, though. No, black comics don't do that anymore.
What?
I don't know about that.
Holy shit.
Go to Caroline's there.
Watch Chappelle now.
Chappelle's doing that.
When he's not looking at himself in the mirror in the back of the room. Have you ever seen a guy that likes to look at himself more on stage?
I haven't talked about that since...
He's a sore winner.
That's a good... That's a big fall. That's
my wife said.
That's it right there.
Because you know what he is? He's a sore winner.
Hey,
Jesus.
Jay, I got to remind you...
Poignant.
We're going to get Dean Edwards on for the Tracy Morgan Showdown, but I got to remind Jay the Seinfeld thing.
Oh,
I'm curious about this, because I'm kind of with you on this.
Tell him to set it up, though.
No, I know. We're going to. I just had to remind him that he wanted to do it.
Thank you, sweetie. Seinfeld can do, like, he can really talk about anything, and people, just because it's Seinfeld and they paid $100 a ticket, will be like, it's so funny. It's so true, because it's like everyday stuff. That's my impression of a white lady.
Now, this theory, my white impression is, that's when I do a white guy, I go...
Yeah, but stay with the Seinfeld thing, because...
What do you got, a pipe and an ascot?
Yes, it's more like the...
What Jay's saying, though, because he's Jerry Seinfeld, he gets a lot of wiggle room, and he's saying he's not a funny guy. Right?
Well, I think... I know he's funny. I know he's funny. I'm just saying he gets a lot of wiggle room.
Right.
Like, what? Name something.
Well, we need a scenario. Like...
No, just name a product.
Procter & Gamble.
That's a company.
That's a company.
Like
Tide.
Socks.
Snuggies.
Snuggies?
What are those?
Pampers.
You don't know what a Snuggie is? Where have you been?
Snuggies been being sold during the Christmas season.
No, just tell me what they are.
White women's uniform.
It's the blanket with sleeves.
It's a white sleeve.
What's the deal?
White women's uniform, Uggs.
What's the deal with white women?
Uggs.
I want to wear boots, but I don't want to be troubled with laces. If I can find something that's a bit like a slipper and a sock, put it on my feet, and look like a complete moron, then maybe I could wear Uggs. I don't know, that wasn't the best example. I want to wear boots, but I don't want to be bothered with laces. How about an Ugg? This is the shoe wear for the laziest people on the planet. I want to wear boots. I want my feet to be warm, but I don't want to tie anything. I want my feet warm. I want to hit the streets. But I don't want to be slowed down by tying anything when I get up in the morning.
Wait, I'll help you along.
He would totally... No, I absolutely see what you're talking about.
This is what the crowd
People would be howling at that.
Do a little more, because I got the crowd for you.
Oh, okay. What's the deal with socks? I want to wear shoes, but I don't want my feet inside my shoe. I need a buffer, a DMZ, between my actual foot and the shoe. And what's going on with black women?
Which you would never fucking say this. This is completely...
Oh, no.
Black women
would never go here.
What's the deal with black women and their wigs? If a white woman wears a wig to work, the entire office says, I think she's sick. Let's hit the button there, Tony. Black women wear a different wig every day. You know, that's amazing. Yesterday, your hair was 4 inches shorter. Now, today, it's nice and long. I never understood hats. I don't wear hats. I'm not a hat-wearing person. just seems odd to me that I want to go out and walk around town, but I don't want anyone to see my head. If I'm comfortable,
he's kind of making a point.
If I'm comfortable enough with the company I keep, if I go to a fancy place, then, and only then, will I take the hat off and let people see my head.
Is he nailing it? He's nailing it.
I don't know. I'm not. I've got it much better.
But
it's more.
I'm getting the point, though.
It's so bizarre. I love Patrice. He's my uncle. You want to hear a good Tracy story?
Yeah.
Me and Tracy are at the Boston Comedy Club, and he comes up to me afterwards. He goes, "Yo, Jay Moores." I don't know why brothers always put an S at the end of my name. Oh shit! You that actor, Jay Moores. Jay Moores, you want to go get nice? So I go, yeah. So we go out down by like the fire station down there, and he pulls a big joint out, and he can't light it. He's like, "Yo, big man, give me some shelter. Open your coat up for me." So I open up my coat, and he's bending down. It looks like he's blowing me, and he's like lighting a joint. And he gives it to. He smokes like half of. This is a true story. He gives it to me, and I smoke it, and it feels like glass is going down my throat, and I vomit like instantly. And I go, "What the fuck was that?" And he goes, "Oh, you never smoked PCP before? You never smoked Sherm? You didn't smell it?" Okay.
Holy shit.
So I'm not a fag. We finished the joint, right? And then for like an hour, we're just walking around the village, and we're punching cars. Like, we're just walking up and down, like, Waverly, just punching out fucking cars. Like, you gotta get yourself a Mercury! So he takes me to that club, Life, on Bleecker, I think it is. And it's the all-black club that's downstairs, and I'm the only white guy in there. I mean, you know, you've been there. It's like since they signed the fire permit. I'm the only white guy that's been in there. Okay. And I am high. I mean, I never smoked that shit before. Like, I'm crazy.
He gave you unbeknownst to his
You didn't smell it? You didn't smell it?
You didn't smell the PCP?
Smell it.
You never smoked Sherm? Like, that's with his hand to his mouth? You didn't smell it? I miss my daughter, Jay Moore. You don't have a daughter, by the way. I miss my daughter. She's a big girl with a doodle pepper. You know I miss my daughter, Patrice O'Neal. Yeah. I remember Patrice when his name was Johnny Carson. It don't matter. It don't have to make sense.
It doesn't with him.
Jay Moore's my uncle. So he takes me to Life, and he orders Dom Perignon for, like, every woman in his place. So he gives out, like, 60 bottles of Dom Perignon. And I had just come from some bizarre gig, and I was wearing a suit. No tie, but, like, a suit. And the waiter comes over and puts the check in front of me because he thinks I'm, like, fucking Tracy's accountant or something because I'm the only white guy in there. Tracy goes, "Yo, what the fuck is that? That's racism. I'm the rich nigga in here." He takes his fucking shirt off and punches the waiter in the face. The waiter goes, like, feet up in the air. Out, like, gone. Like, there was just some waiter, like, putting a check down, just bow. "I'm the rich nigga over there." Bow. And then the bouncers come out, and they just start fucking Donnybrook-ing Tracy, like, stomping. And I heard the word nigger, and I run out of the club. Because I'm on PCP, I might have said it.
Yeah.
So, you know, ever, like, do acid, and you're like, I can't believe I said all of that out loud. So I'm on the sidewalk, like, just standing there, like, I have no idea, like, how to behave alone on PCP, because I've only had, like, this Batman and Robin relationship with my first PCP experience with Tracy. So I'm just standing on the sidewalk waiting. Then finally, it's downstairs, that club. They grab him by the ass of his pants and his neck. Like, he's naked. He's got no shirt on. And they throw him up the steps. Oof. Like, airborne. And this is big Tracy. And he lands on the sidewalk.
That's when he was big.
Yeah, and they throw his fucking shirt at him, and it lands on his head like a cartoon. And he stands up, and he goes, "Yeah, that's how you get out of paying for the check, Jay Moores." And he walks to the fucking 4th Street subway and goes in it. Just walks down the street like the Incredible Hulk.
Wow.
With his shirt over his shoulder. "That's how you get out of paying for the check, Jay Moores."
They gave him the old
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Fucking
Holy shit. I miss the blue genie Kool-Aid. You drink it with a crazy straw. Don't scratch my yellow Lamborghini. That's canary yellow in the honeycomb hideout. You can ride out.
I might have to.
Fuck no, I'll take Dean Edwards. I'll give him a big old kiss.
You're all in, right?
I love Dean Edwards. Dean Edwards is my aunt.
The more he's doing Tracy, the more the coffee's kicking in.
I get stuck in Tracy.
He's Tracy.
Sometimes my wife will say, "Do you need to go calm down?" My wife will say to me, honey, do you need to go calm down? Can you stop? I'll be like, I don't want to. All right, I'll stop.
Tracy said,
no, I said that to her.
I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck Tracy's talking about. It don't matter.
It's like Richard Pryor with the gold shoes on. They shot 2 shows that night. Huey Newton was in seat 5F.
Pointed him out.
There's white people in here. I gotta be careful. Shit. I'm a doo-doo pamper. We can ride out to the Honeycomb Hideout.
Was y'all on SNL together?
No.
You were gone before he got there?
I was there very quickly.
Fuck.
I
you were
remember
there.
Jay
He was not there when you were there.
I remember Jay playing a crew member on the ship on the submarine.
Me and Attell.
Yeah.
And all we did is grab each other's packages the whole sketch.
It's hysterical to watch. You're in those striped shirts and the big tentacles are coming by, and you're playing grab dick with David Attell.
Yeah, because we were so humiliated. Like, no, you guys are in the sketch.
Yeah, you're in it. You don't say a word.
You see your name at the top of the sketch, like who's in the sketch, and then you're flipping through like, I don't have any lines in here. And then you rehearse, and you just stand by a window, and a tentacle comes in and wraps around you.
Did you leave that? You left? Or did you let you go?
It's up for debate. You know, they do, on June 20th, we'll let you know if you're picked up for another season. And then on June 20th, they go, all right, we're going to need another week to let you know. And you go, okay. And then they go, we're going to need another week to let you go. And then the third time I said, forget it. I don't want to go back.
It's
who knows?
That bit with the fucking sportscaster that just played the backwards clips. That was so fucking.
Put a 10 on that circus.
I was watching that one day and just laughing my ass off like an idiot. Going, that is. I don't know why, but it's hysterical.
I did a sportscaster and he just played sports highlights, but it was like the highlight reel. I altered the footage, so it was like a tennis match, but I did it fast forward. I was like, whoa! Look at these two guys going crazy. And the guy, the basketball game was the hockey game was upside down. Yeah. I go, whoa! Put a 10 on that circus.
They're on the ceiling.
And then, I forgot about that. And then Scottie Pippen takes a shot, and then I just freeze it. I go, and the ball gets stuck in the air. Whoa!
What
an amazing highlight.
93.
Oh, shit, that was
93 you was on SNL.
Yeah.
Fucking 16 years ago.
What the fuck?
You was on SNL.
God damn, that's a while ago.
Hey, look what they've done without me. Nothing. Oh, wait.
When did you start, in 90?
Start what?
The business.
87. I was 16 years old.
That was the thing back then. Him, Chappelle, everybody started before they was fucking
allowed
adults.
to. Yeah.
I bought Dave Chappelle his first beer. Here's the problem. Here's my fundamental flaw with Chappelle's act.
Do you do a Chappelle?
I do a Chappelle. Here's my problem with Chappelle's act. Look, for the record, I don't want anybody spinning this anyway. Dave Chappelle is fucking hilarious. The end.
Cut that out of the replay.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's fucking douchebags that listen to you.
Yeah.
Fucking what an absolute bunch of cocksuckers that listen to you two. Wow, no wonder you hate them.
I'm not going to argue.
No, I'm just, and by the way, I gotta get Steve Carlesi. I need a couple home phone numbers from a few folks. I gotta pay a couple visits while I'm in town. Yeah, it's nice. Nice photo you put up. Fucking cocksucker.
Fucking rap in the head.
Fucking mutt you. What were we talking about?
Chappelle.
Oh, shit, yeah, Chappelle.
Chappelle is a guy that does the white voice, the white guy, the goofy white guy go-to punchline. But the problem with Chappelle is he does his regular punchlines in the same white voice. You know why they don't take black people hostage? I'll tell you. We're bad bargaining chips. And then he does a white guy voice. He goes, so my friend says, Dave. And then his white guy voice is so completely out of the realm of what could actually be happening that I know it's not true whatsoever. Like, my friend says, Dave, we're gonna get pulled over. Dave. Like, you fucking drive around with a guy like that? Really? That's your friend? Your friend.
That's actually close to Neil Brennan.
No, it's not. Hey, Bonnie McFarlane?
Oh, shit. Neil Brennan.
No, I'm calling Bonnie McFarlane Neil Brennan. Shut up, stupid. My daughter's beautiful. I went to sushi. What the fuck happened to Rich Voss's career?
He's
getting
Your fucking show.
He's getting beat up now in comedy
he
clubs.
had a couple karate kicks the other night. He fought some
guy rushed the stage. Yeah,
Your
threw
show
a glass at him and rushed the stage.
That was it.
No, it helped him. Like Ralphie May, like there's a few people like that got
Mordell has something.
Yeah,
going
there's a
on.
bunch of people that got up on their feet because of it. And then Rich Voss parlayed it for a little while.
I don't think Ralphie's big thing. I think Ralphie's big thing was the fat show, the show he lost weight.
Oh, he did Celebrity Fit Club.
I think that one did him
pretty
more
big.
than
How much did Ralphie lose on that show? Let's be honest here.
Some pocket change.
Who did the biggest from your show? From that show? Who do you think had the most successful career to date?
I would say strictly revenue. I would say Ralphie, because he's always on the road and he's always pulling it in. I would say revenue-wise, it'd be Ralphie.
Not fame-wise.
I don't think anyone really. Who do you think?
No.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Chappelle, and all my punchlines, for some reason, I do in a white voice. I went up to Harlem, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I saw a baby selling weed. I said, hey baby, get out of here, selling weed. Like you Are you laughing because you
I'm
realize?
laughing as I just realized he was done. Like
That was it. That's all you got. That's all you got on that one.
But do you know what I mean? Because we're bad bargaining chips, Robin Harris. Anyway.
Jay is a fucking asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Wow.
You're a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole.
That's what.
You called me a nigger.
Oh my god.
That's why you gotta love
That's
it.
with love.
No, I know.
It was
How
with
am I
a
an
GA,
asshole?
motherfucker.
No, how am I an asshole?
Jay, it fucks with people.
Robin Harris is dead. How did I fuck with him?
You fucking with Dave Chappelle.
No, I'm just mentioning the other comics. I love Robin Harris.
Exactly.
They don't take no black people hostage. We're bad bargaining chips. Give me some goddamn Gaddafi. You see black people on the plane, they walk right off saying, ain't gonna be no goddamn hostage. I'm a hostage, I'm fucking everything in Beirut.
Best comic right now.
George,
on the road.
well, George Carlin was
No,
the
not
greatest.
Carlin, like just normal
the man.
motherfuckers. I try to find out a normal motherfucker.
Zach Galifianakis. Funniest guy.
Who?
Zach Galifianakis. He's like a genius. He's like Stephen Wright. He plays piano. Just says like,
I'm gonna YouTube that
I
shit.
think I've seen that guy.
bring up Zach Galifianakis. You bring me joy. He makes videos. Oh, Kanye West. Zach Galifianakis, Kanye West. He's like a goofy white guy with a crazy beard, and he'll just lip sync entire fucking hip hop videos.
I know Zach. I know Zach,
Zach?
but I was just.
You got a hell of a poker face, bro. You just looked at me like.
I thought he was joking. I expect Zach Galifianakis to come out.
I think he's hilarious. He makes me.
I'm
I like that kid. I like that kid Dimitri Martin a lot. On the Comedy Central show.
Really?
I just like that stuff. I like stuff that
I'm very surprised.
I like stuff that I didn't see coming.
I'm very surprised. I'm only surprised because you're more traditionally funny.
I see it all coming.
You don't
now.
like Dimitri? Patrice?
I just don't.
He says,
I don't laugh. I laugh at fucking funny.
you know who
and again,
Attell is my favorite.
Attell is funny.
Attell is my absolute, like, if he's at Caroline's, I have to go see him, and I'm powerless while I'm in the room. Like, I cry laughing. And that's rare.
Attell is a funny, like, when I say that, it's like Dimitri is like I go, oh, okay, it's just funny to me is a good laugh. Like, not like getting it.
Nick DiPaolo's funny, too. I like Nick.
You got sound done there.
It's more of a visual, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
It's just a
He's
guy
lip-syncing the Kanye.
reenacting
Yeah.
There's only 3 shots in a rap video.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's on his
What
time.
comics do you love right now?
I think
Besides your fucking girlfriend Dean.
I think Corey's one of the funniest.
I like Corey a lot. I like Corey a lot.
I like Regan.
Yeah,
I love Brian Regan.
Mike Regan.
Fucking hilarious.
Who I sit and I just watch, and I always go just like if I could sit and I just enjoy without being an asshole, like without being a comic. it's hard.
Regan and Attell are guys like I can watch.
Attell's
and I'm not I know what you mean. Like I'm not a comic. I sit there and I just go. Yeah, I just laugh like a fan.
You don't have to. I don't dig through the shit.
Yeah.
I see what he does here. Yeah, okay, I get it. Like it's a few.
Have you guys noticed Attell's got like this new character? I don't know if it's new, but like he's kind of gone into it. It's the audience doesn't know how much he hates them. So
well, that's from that fucking from Insomniac,
because they all want him to drink.
His
and like,
fucking audience got awful. His audience got awful.
Like, but if you're in the audience and he knows you're in the audience, he'll look over and go, "Yes, play me a tune," or like just say something so bizarre to you, and he lets you know like this is the worst fucking possible.
Hate these motherfuckers.
I cannot believe my life is this stage right now. They actually made the stage smaller at Caroline's to fit more of these morons here. Yes, this is illicit behavior. Like he'll just look at you dead in the eye out of nowhere.
It's funny, man.
He really is.
Yes.
He really is a funny dude.
Where's Dean Edwards?
We couldn't get him. Well, we don't have his contact info, unfortunately.
That's good.
That would have been a good way to wrap up today.
You got nice producers.
Well, yeah.
You know how weird it is to get an itinerary for like press, and it's like Rachel Ray, The View, CBS Morning Show, and it goes, your contact is Steve Carlesi. Like Steve, my contact.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I called him, and he doesn't answer, and his outgoing message is like some cartoon music.
Right. You meet David? Intern David?
Yeah, he's a sweet boy.
You like him?
I mean, I just said hi to him. What's not to like?
David.
You want David for like one moment?
You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my son David.
Hey, David, you know Jay Moore?
Yeah, we met. He was very nice, David.
Oh, I mean, do you know of him?
David got a haircut.
Yeah, I see that. David.
Explain, Dave. What have I missed about David?
Yes, I know of Jay Moore, yes.
He's,
I know
What's the matter,
who he is.
David?
What's wrong, David?
Nothing's wrong at all. I'm
You
just saying
seem a little
I know who he
snippy
is.
today. You seem a little snippy.
David, I just told him that I met you and you were a very nice boy.
Yes, thank you so much. That's very nice of you.
It's like a shidduch when we met.
Yeah.
Isn't he perfect for Hollywood? For casting?
Oh,
He's
behind the
perfect.
scenes.
Who, David? I think you're asking David
for real.
about me.
Oh, no. Well,
Aren't you impressed that I said shidduch, puppy?
Yes, I'm very impressed.
What do you know about Jay Moore?
I know a lot about
I know
him.
you killed my Lord and Savior.
Uh-oh.
I know I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Catholic. You got some splaining to do, Pontius. No, I'm kidding with you, David.
Give us the rundown on Jay Moore. What do you know about him?
He's a good man, David.
He's
He's
a good guy.
circumcised. I like that.
Comedian, actor, former host
That's
of
generic.
former host of Last Comic Standing.
What's the name of his show right now?
What's that?
The show he's on right now. What's
Gary
the name?
Unmarried.
Well, there you go.
Did you go to yeshiva? Where'd you go to school?
Sure.
Really?
No, not a yeshiva, not an Orthodox one, no.
Who does other comedians over the years say Jay looks just like? What other comedians, when we talk, we say Jay looks just like this person?
Looks like.
Yes. Just see how deep you know.
That I not
What
sure
other
of.
comic do I look like?
No.
Like Larry Burkhead?
No, what the comedians say you look like when we say you look like somebody.
Wow, I don't even know where you're going with this.
I know Larry Burkhead.
I don't know that.
I'm sure this will be flattering.
No. Go
A
ahead.
lady comes up to me at Starbucks. She goes, "Are you Matthew McConaughey?" And I looked at her and went, "Yeah." I'm fucking Matthew McConaughey. Don't you see how fucking hot I am with Costa Rican pussy dripping off of my body? You dumb, stupid chai latte moron. That's me. I'm naked with bongos, smoking grass in Malibu on a 55th Street stunt. Yes, I'm Matthew McConaughey. You nailed it, sweetheart.
Oh, fuck.
You might as well come up to me and go, "Are you Alan Thicke?"
What does he look? Who does he look
I
like
can't
to
answer
you?
that. I don't know.
What does he look like to
You're
you?
talking about a specific actor or comedian that he looks like?
Well, who do you think he looks like then? Let's just
Yeah,
go
where
with
were
that.
you going, Patrice? Where were you going with that?
Yeah,
I'm
no
going
one knows.
nowhere.
What do I look like?
I don't know
You
who
look like
he
Marion
looks like.
Jones's husband.
We just we was one day
look
we
like anyone to
that
me.
was
I don't know.
hilarious.
one day we sat
You're in the
around.
sports world.
that was
If you're in the
hilarious.
sports world, that is very funny.
One day we sat around and said, Jay Moore looks like Eric Stoltz from Mask.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
I've seen that.
That's old.
All right.
Yeah. Like I have deformities on my face.
No, you just got like a cured Eric Stoltz.
I know Keith was there when you said that.
I know Keith was there.
Eric Stoltz. Keith was there waiting for his fucking 115 spot for his free fucking shawarma. You guys go there and eat like you're. You guys eat like you're at Le Cirque when you're at the fucking Comedy Cellar. You'll crowd around on a table. You write shit with the fucking chalk on the tables.
That's done.
Like a bunch of big shots.
That was years ago. You never heard that, man?
I just said I have heard it.
He said it. David, who does he look like? Who does this Jay Moore look like to you?
Let me do this to my face. I can look
Start pulling pins out of a map and crying.
Who does he look like to you?
I don't know. He doesn't really look like anyone.
All right, we're not going to get anything out of
He
it.
doesn't look like anyone to me.
David, how old are you?
26.
What is your thing that they brought you in here like it was going to be a big laugh when David comes in?
Yeah.
What is it? What's your guy? What's your thing? The one guy was no homo. I remember that guy.
Right?
I got rid of him quick, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I put my. You know what happened that day, Patrice? You were there. When that kid was, what was his name? Bobby?
I don't even remember anymore.
What?
Craig.
Craig.
Right.
Your thing is it gay if you see this, is it gay if you see that, and then he was sitting in that chair, and I came with my pants off, and I put my entire package and asshole on it. I held him down, and I put it on his face and neck, and then I stood up and went, no homo.
No homo.
Like I basically raped this person. You remember that?
I remember that. That was the last time you were here.
I think he's gushing. He really is a big fan of Jay's.
You do look angry though, David.
No, I'm not angry at all. I'm a big. You're right, Patrice. I'm
He's a big fan. He's just a little. He doesn't want to offend Jay.
What makes you a big fan of Jay Moore?
I watch his movies. I watched.
What's your favorite Jay Moore movie? Mine's Suicide King.
Suicide King.
On last night.
No.
That was great.
You still get checks from that?
Yeah.
My ex-wife will get that one.
Oh,
She worked very hard on that movie.
Are you shitting me? She got the fucking checks to that movie?
I bought her out though. So
God damn,
I didn't do what you did.
Fuck, dude.
I didn't do what you did.
I went for the extension.
I wrote a
plan.
check with 2 commas.
Thanks, Dave.
And I washed my hands of it. Speaking of Pontius Pilate, I washed my hands of this woman.
Fuck.
You don't give up nothing.
I'm done though.
What?
Nothing to her.
Very soon.
I gave her everything. I gave her everything I had. And I walked out of the lawyer's office. Like there's no, I don't give her
You don't
any
give her
alimony.
nothing else. But you gave
child
her,
support. She lives off child support probably.
Ugh.
plus the everything you had at the time.
1.6.
Oh.
Like this. That's for you.
go.
And what did you do for yourself?
I started doing Tuesdays at the Irvine Improv for getting the door. I got 100% of the door. And they said, we'll give you 80% of the door. I said, fuck you, you're closed, stupid. Give me 100% of the door. You're closed on Tuesdays. And they said, that's a fair point. They were closed. So I picked the night they were closed so I can get the door. I went out and I fucking made it happen. I didn't sit on my ass like the fucking you-know-whats.
Like the who?
I don't know. People that don't want to work.
Like the Easy, CBS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't any W.
Yeah, you don't even get to have
a lot to lose.
You don't even get to have in your window anymore.
Right.
I said, you know people that don't want to work.
Shut your fucking face. Just drop it.
You know what?
I'm helping you.
Look, Corey Holcomb, maybe you think he can fight.
I don't know if he can fight, but I'm just saying it looks like Corey will knock a dude in the head. Talent look like he probably can fight.
Talent? I haven't seen Talent in a while, but I bet he can fight. I was on a basketball team with Talent down at Chelsea Piers.
Jesus, black men looking Opie's
Me
like,
and Frosty.
people.
Me and Frosty. Me and Frosty were the only white guys on the team. No one will fucking pass the basketball if you play intramural basketball in a mixed race league. Everyone's fucking Dwayne Wade at Chelsea Piers. Like a guy will inbound the ball and then get it right back and then go coast to coast 5-on-1 like, oh, ball, like screaming for the foul. And you're out on the 3-point line like, yeah,
where you supposed to be. Like,
just ridiculous.
Like a white boy who can't shoot a 3-pointer is useless.
That was me.
That was shit.
And Frosty can't either, but Frosty's like Bill Walton under the boards. He's crazy.
Frosty's a beast, man.
He's a beast under the boards. So our first game, I go down and I'm on the 3-point line in the corner, and maybe it was Dean. No, who's the little tiny guy? He's on TV now. He's in movies.
Little
Kevin Hart passed me the ball on the wing, and I put up like this stupid like Kenny Smith shot with this ball, like the knuckleball Kenny Smith shot,
Right,
and I swished it. And then you got to jog up the court like you're cool, but I want to go. Like, you don't understand. I'm a 1% 3-point shooter, and I get halfway up the court, and I hear Frosty go, Juju, and I look over, and he goes, "That was hilarious." I'm like, shut up, stupid. They don't know. They just think I'm a white guy that's a point guard.
Can you tell me this story that you gave somebody a vitamin B shot?
Jason Steinberg. I didn't give it to him.
Do you know that
that's what we call steroids?
The word is they blame you for Jason losing it.
Jason, first of all, Jason.
You got to explain Jason Stein. No one knows.
He's a strange.
I know.
He managed a bunch of you guys.
He manages Rich Voss.
He's still managing Rich? I thought Rich said goodbye too.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of you guys.
He's nice. He's kind of like the land of broken toys.
And I love the guy too. We traveled together and all that shit. But it's like I wanted to always the story is that
here's what happened.
He made Jay's a little funny sometimes.
Right.
And that this fucker did something to him to make
no
way.
This is what happened. Jason Steinberg and I met for breakfast. I was going down to my doctor. It was cold and flu season. I sound like David. It was cold and flu season. And I was going down to my doctor, Dr. Frank, who was a mafia doctor, total mob doctor, who would give you, like, all pills you needed. And he'd bring in, all he wanted was, like, every once in a while you bring in your girlfriend. He'd go, JJ, she got a big bush? That's what this doctor would ask me. Would her stand there? She got a big bush? I go, she got a big bush. He goes, all right, take these. And he, but don't tell the nurse. She'll charge you. So you get like Xanax and Vicodin, you get whatever you want. Okay. Back when I was, using.
All right.
Back when I was using. I wore my tight pants so the doctor would give me more product.
I haven't had a drug or drink in my body in 23 years.
Thank God I have gambling to fall back. I look at a black chick checking me out. Yeah. You could play Rich Voss records while he's on stage, and he could just lip sync his own shit. The Ashley Simpson of comedy. Rich Voss, what a fucking zilch! Everyone calls in just to hear his sleepy, fucking, stupid voice.
All right, we can get him before we leave. Now, is that the end of the story?
No, sorry,
it's not. Right?
You stun gunned him, didn't you?
Oh, that's a different. Yes,
that's a different story.
That's a different story.
What an asshole! Jay is a fucking
all right, so it is Jay.
asshole.
Let me ask you a question.
He fucking stunned him and goes, "This is a different story." I'm thinking the stun gun story. This fucking telling me some Xanax story.
You asked me about a B12 shot.
Yeah, let's go back to the B12 shot.
And the fucking stun gun, but they're two different things.
I thought word on the street was word on the street. You people got it all messed up. All the comics are ruining these stories. I go down to my doctor to get a vitamin B12 shot, which was what I did all the time. I still do it all the time. Like, I'll get them once in a while.
Okay.
I get a vitamin B12 shot. Jason Steinberg's with me. We're going to breakfast next. The doctor goes, you want a vitamin B12 shot? He goes, yeah, I'll have a vitamin B12 shot. So he takes out another, he shoots me with a vitamin B12 shot. This is vitamin B, like a fucking multivitamin, right?
Yeah.
He shoots Jason Steinberg 30 seconds after me. No, he shoots Jason first. Then he gets a new needle. Then he shoots me in my ass with a vitamin B, different needles, with a vitamin B12 shot. Jason Steinberg foams at the mouth and has a seizure and starts flopping around on the ground like a full-on fucking grand mal seizure. Meanwhile, I have just been injected 18 seconds after this guy's foot. So I'm waiting for me.
Yeah, they saw it.
And they go, and Dr. Frank goes, what's going on? Like, he was a doctor's assistant that acted like a doctor. He goes, what's going on with your friend? What the fuck happened? He's like this guy was like 5 feet tall, like super fat. He like, he looked, and so he picks Jason up like under his armpits and puts him in the chair and goes, wake up, like he's panicking. And he's slapping him. He goes, wake up. This is not normal. Your friend is very strange. He goes, go to the corner, get him orange juice. And meanwhile, I just got shot with this. I go, I'm not fucking going anywhere. Because I don't want to be halfway down the street. I don't want to be
fucking stories.
I don't want to be halfway down the street and have I don't want to be halfway down Spring Street and have my seizure.
The fucking story over the years was that you stuck him personally with a fucking vitamin B12.
Wow, is that
No,
funny?
the doctor gave it, and he had a seizure, because what he didn't tell anyone is he had been awake for 4 straight days.
Oh, shit.
Like, come to my party, I'm promoting a party at Peggy Sue's, come to my party, it's going to be great. And then by the time the vitamin B12 hit his body, like 6,000 cc's of vitamin B12, his heart flipped out, and he had a seizure because he'd been awake for 4 days, and his body's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, we need his hand. We need to go the other way with this.
Oh, my God.
But he's flopping around, like, foaming, like, put something in his mouth, like, Francis Farmer, like, electric shock therapy.
Jesus, that's
the stun gun story
is
someone
fucking funny, man.
Somebody brought a stun gun. Yeah, by the way, you're one of the funniest people I've ever heard on this show. Every time you're on the show, you make me laugh.
Thank you, beautiful.
Just, I don't want you to leave here not thinking that I think you're as fucking hilarious as you are. So, the stun gun stories, we were at this club, Peggy Sue's, and Keith was a fire. It's not Keith the cop, but another Keith who was a cop.
Second Jason Steinberg.
Yeah. He comes in and he's got his stun gun. This one, all NYPD had stun. It was brand new. We're like, holy shit, this is all. It wasn't the one that shot. It was the one that
you
got to put it against the body.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, can I try it? And he goes, yeah. So I go, and I just walk up behind Jason Steinberg, and I put it on his ass, and I shot him. And he's on the dance floor. He's on the dance floor, and he goes, "Ah!" And I remember the exact song. It was Tribe Called Quest when he's like, Tanya, Tracy, bam, when he's calling out all the girls' names. You know what song I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Low End Theory.
I don't know that one, but
the song where Fife is calling all the names of the girls. Yeah. I'm talking about Tanya, Tracy, and it was right there. And Jason Steinman going like this. And people were like, oh! But I had to do it and get out of there because I didn't want them to know that I actually gave him a stun gun.
Oh, my God.
So those are the actual stories.
Jesus, Jay.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Everyone, by the way, is saying you're killing today.
Oh,
Gary, Unmarried on CBS. Rich Voss is on the line. Rich.
Oh, you're talking about Jason and Evan? Oh, my God. Jason and Evan. Did you talk about his brother Evan? They went to they were going to a house to a dinner. Corey was having a dinner. So as they're leaving, Jason says, "Can I, take some home with me, some food?" How come I'm hearing like, what do you call it? Echo.
Dead air.
You hear echo?
Dead air.
Are you hearing an echo?
That's what he took home?
Funny fucking time, sweetheart!
Boss, what kind of story is this?
I want to tell a story, but I keep hearing an echo on my phone.
What?
Oh,
Boss, I set you up to tell a story and be cool, and you call and go, no one mentioned Evan in the last hour. No one even knows who's... Shut up, stupid.
He was on hold the whole time. He's on hold for 20 minutes.
Hey, boss, say, I want sushi in church on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gonna take that?
Oh, yeah, go.
Well, that's why you're doing one-nighters, Rich.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Where do you guys go? Oh, the show's over?
Wow. Yeah, it ends earlier.
Show's over.
We don't do the other thing anymore.
Shit.
Patrice, you're going to be at Bananas in Poughkeepsie March 27th?
28th.
And 28th.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck it.
Gary, I'm married.
Oh.
What? How about we get the ratings to jump a little bit?
Just a little more for you?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like a second season.
You doing auditions? Can I audition for something?
I would make... if you were in town, I would just say, I know the guy for this. I've done that a couple times.
That'd be nice.
Just give me a
I
call.
would totally do that.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you put me on a dumb thing, and I'm a nobody.
I put you...
I found those
thing was
pictures
great.
recently.
The WNBA...
I
Here's
found
to
the
you,
pictures.
Mr. WNBA stalker.
Yeah.
I take care of my friends.
He does.
WNBA?
No, when he was doing his More Sports thing. I happened to be out in L.A. I called him, and next thing you know...
That was the original... Ooh, well, I don't know if you... No.
To that?
No. I was gonna say because I think of Jim Rome.
No, it wasn't anything like a Jim Rome.
It was the original
same time slot.
It was the original kind of show like that.
What a douche. Really, all the compliments he gave you.
No.
That's how you return the
original blood.
It was the original.
Look at not Louis C.K.
It was the original like show like that is what I'm saying, and I thought of Jim Rome.
I don't know.
And then I'm like,
It was the Tonight Show, but only sports. The monologue was sports.
that's what I'm
I'd
saying.
bring out Jeff Garcia, and then I would bring like Dennis. We had great Dennis Leary came like.
Why didn't that? What the fuck happened there?
I called the president of the network a fucking cocksucker on the Craig Kilborn show. I said, no, I love ESPN, but Mark Shapiro is a fucking cocksucker. 16 time slots in 25 weeks. They just kept moving us around. It wasn't his show. Like, we had the show. Say something.
I'm just saying that they booted you off for that shit.
Well, we got like a 0.3 rating and a 0.4 rating,
Which is 400,000 people. That's not bad.
Well, we know that now because now everything that's been in that time slot since, that's what they get.
What does Rome get? About what?
I don't know.
He's a monster. What?
I just don't.
Jim Rome. What is that about?
Yeah, I just don't. Like, I don't.
Patrice O'Neal. That is clever. That is great.
The more sports, it was a good show. It was a great
Patrice
idea.
O'Neal. Anthony, Opie, talk to me. What's going on? That is fresh. That does not suck. That is nice. Why don't you get your ass out of bed and get on the Opie and Anthony radio show?
I don't know.
That is great.
Good Jim Rome.
I love that whole block.
Again, Caliendo.
That whole block.
Yeah.
That whole block of
Caliendo, Dean Edwards, Jay Moore. Who do you got?
Caliendo, Dean Edwards, Jay Moore. Here's the thing.
Oh, man.
You need me to do fucking George Bush?
No,
How about I whip out a Nixon?
Ready?
He's done enough.
Those goddamn Jews, Henry.
And I'm not lying about
Silent
this.
majority.
I'm going to tell you something. The mixture of funny and well done impressions, Jay.
Yeah.
Because it's
As opposed to what? Not funny and not well done?
No.
As opposed to...
I like that. Oh, that was good, buddy.
Slow clap. They're slow clapping you out there.
To Caliendo, who does great impressions, but that's what Caliendo does, is great impressions. I wouldn't be sitting here
Very funny.
just fucking exactly.
Someone should have told Frank Caliendo that you cannot do John McCain and you cannot do Barack Obama. Just because it's timely doesn't mean you put on a wig and just get at it.
How about Charles Barkley? Is Charles Barkley any respect?
Of course I can do Charles Barkley.
Any respect for Charles Barkley?
I can do it myself. Dwayne Wade is great. He's going to put 50 points on the Knicks. Of course he is. The only reason I did a drunk driving is so I can get a blowjob around the corner. It's the same voice as Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali, you go up a little bit. And you rhyme more.
I don't like the fact that he has a scientific theory to him, because this is like the 10th time that he's theorized.
He's studying that
his fucking impression.
Yeah.
I didn't
Charles
realize.
Barkley,
I didn't
that's why
realize
the Golden
fucking
State
Jay was
Warriors.
such a fucking serious impression.
Yeah.
That's why the Warriors are such a scrub team. But I mean, what else do you call a scrub team? They have 11 wins. That's a scrub team.
And I don't think he likes the fact that he's not known as a great impressionist.
I don't give a shit. Just pay me. I would clean these windows if they paid the same. I don't give a shit what I would do.
Why?
Because I've reached a point. You reach a point where there's so much political network. I gotta explain to you guys bullshit that you get to the point where it's in Goodfellas. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me.
I don't care. I'll be at the Irvine Improv. I'll be at some casino in fucking Susquehanna in Washington and upstate, and that's it. I got a kid. I got a wife. I got a nice house with a yard.
Mortgage.
Remember Keitel in Copland? He goes, "Look around, Ray. Everyone's pools are above ground." But sorry, ADD radio. I forgot.
Right.
But that was the best line of the movie. We're all stealing. Yes, we are all stealing. But everyone's pool is above ground. Right. Like no one's laying fucking tile and digging holes here. Look around, Ray. Everyone's pools are above ground.
So
you came in here with the plan of a little boy, and you wrote it down in the back of a matchbook.
Jesus.
You like Chris Penn?
Good.
Remember Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
I don't care how mad... This for you guys is an oldie. I don't care how mad you are at me, that's not half as mad as Daddy's gonna be at us. Let's move some fucking cars. It looks like Sam's hot car a lot out there.
All right, wait a minute. He just came in and saw the fucking cop dead and the other dude dead.
Well, this fucking cop right here? And he shoots him?
Yeah, that whole thing when he...
Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong. He's a good kid. He got shot in the gut. It's my fault. He got shot in the gut. Larry, stop pointing that gun at my daddy. What the hell for? That lump shit's working for the LAPD.
Wait, that's an awful one. And you don't get away. You're too good to get away with that one.
No, it was a great one. It was Lawrence Tierney.
That was awful, Lawrence
The old
Tierney.
man? What the hell?
I'm being a dick right now because he's so good at it.
You want to hear a story? Here's a story. 4 guys in a bullpen in San Quentin. What do we do here? How do we do? Well, I fucked up the words, but the impression's good.
He's a little raspier. No.
Don't fucking split Adams now, stupid.
I know I'm being a
He
dick.
sounded like he was dying in that
I'm being
movie.
a dick.
Oh, you like story? All right, ask me why you're Mr. Pink.
What? Which one?
Ask me why you're Mr. Pink.
Why do I got to be Mr. Pink?
Because you're a fucking faggot, okay?
Hey, Joe, whatever, huh?
Look,
Come on,
Well,
man.
You
I
like
think I can do it
stories,
better.
huh?
I could be doing... Because you're a fucking faggot, all right?
Ooh.
And I do a better fucking Lawrence Tierney than you. I don't like that.
My way or the highway.
Oh, you like jokes? You like giggling like a bunch of girls?
Like a bunch of girls.
Here's a story. 4 guys in a bullpen in San Quentin. What do we do? How do we get here? What do we do wrong? You got the picture? Oh, it's not my best impression. He's a fucking dead old man.
Listen to me.
Give him a break. I do your people better than I do my people.
Who the fuck
are you?
I'm giving him a break. He raised the
As
bar.
Christopher Walken said, in at close range, motherfucker! Hiya, boys. Looking good. I got a meeting tonight. No, you know what? You know the movie? when he goes to see Sean Penn and Chris Penn. And you seen it Close Range?
No.
What?
No.
Sean Penn and Chris Penn play brothers, and Walken's their like complete deadbeat, like robs people father, right? And he goes up to them, and they're in the driveway, and he wants to get weed from them, his sons. But they live with the mother. They're divorced. And the mother's up on the porch, and she's just an old fucking miserable Western Pennsylvania hag on a rocking chair, like she's like half crazy. And he goes, "Hiya, boys." And he looks up at the porch and goes, "Looking good." I got a meeting tonight with some important friends. I was wondering if you boys could help your daddy out with some wacky tobacco.
Fucking Jay, man.
Hey,
Jesus Christ,
people
man.
see farms when they look out their windows. I see opportunities.
Jesus, man.
We got Jess on the line for Jay. Jess.
La 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 la. What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, you guys are missing Jay's best one. It even actually fooled you, Opie, when he called in the one time and he was doing the Colin.
Yeah, the Colin Quinn's
That
amazing.
audio, you actually said, is that why Colin's not here?
And we talked about it in the beginning, stupid. It's the first thing we said when we sat down. I don't know, do a little cool in a radio show. Talk about things that happened before I started listening. Dummy. I'm working on my Quayton novel. It's amazing. I'm up to page 11. How to influence friends and win people in show business. I don't want to be in Austin Powers. I'm doing my own thing. I'll be in a comic strip holding Lucian holds cold, clammy hands for the next 2 weeks. That was just for you, Patrice. Shut up, stupid. You big I got black guys always get so mad when white guys wear tight pants.
So you gotta make up shit as the person. You can't just do them. You have to make up what the person would say.
I have to say, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jay is like a fucking, he's relentlessly good at, like, some motherfuckers, it's unfair.
I'm like Manny Pacquiao.
It's unfair.
I don't stop.
Like, fucking Dean is good, but Dean won't be like how Jay is now.
No.
Like, it's hard to follow Jay doing impressions.
Yeah.
See, that's what's hard to do. Right now, no one can come in and follow what Jay's doing. That's why I'm saying in terms of hearing a fucking character, I don't know, because Jay's so good at doing what he's doing. But if a motherfucker comes in and go impression for impression, is Caliendo's Barkley good? It's great.
Yeah, but
is his better? Maybe.
You're just gonna.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You gotta be funny with the impression.
The thing with
Jesus Christ, I didn't
Caliendo
realize
is
Jay
you're
was
just
like that,
gonna
though. I
get
didn't.
tough acting to acting. Yes, Ace is the place. Help the hardware, man.
Mindy.
Like, but here's what I like about the fact that what I really enjoy is that he calls me out on something that, you know, like, I remember a white dude called me out when I go, you know, hey, Hotel, I was trying to know white shit, and I'm like, Hotel California's guitar riff is one of the best, right?
up?
And he just goes, he looked at me like if a white guy goes, MC Hammer, huh? Like, and that's how he fucking told me to go fuck myself. And I'm sitting there going, John Madden, dude. And Jay's like, fuck you, and does a John, and I'm like, okay. See, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's
No
what I'm saying.
shit.
I thought it was amazing, but a guy that fucking does impressions is like, get that bullshit. And that's what I appreciate about this new thing I just found out about.
I'm like Dwight Howard. I like to block a lot of shots and then run back up the court and fucking stuff it in their face.
That was fucking
But what is it with
man.
if you play the dozens with black guys, the dozens are over the minute the black guy says, "What's with your tight pants you got on?" And then he goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!" And then they walk around because it's too funny to sit still. "Oh shit! You got tight pants on! You got tight pants on!" And you're like, "Yeah, but what about your mom?" "Oh no, nigga, you got tight pants on!" Like, I don't know why tight pants has become the fucking atom bomb of black comedy. It's so true. You be killing Keith Robinson. You'll kill him. Go, well, you were great in rebound, Keith. Way to go. We really thought you were going to turn your career around when you were on Rebound on Showtime. Oh, shut up, goddammit, with your tight pants. And everybody goes, oh, shit. Oh, he wears pants that fit him.
We gotta leave it there. We gotta wrap up. Jay Moore fucking killed today.
Goddamn Jay.
Patrice fucking killed today.
Patrice is in Poughkeepsie. Gary, I'm married. I'll be in Santa Monica by the time this airs.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, boy.
What? Jerry, I'm married CBS, of course. So Wednesdays at 8:30.
Hiya, boys. That's looking good.
Looking good.
You see that, Anthony?
I haven't seen it, but I can completely picture it when you're doing it.
It's hilarious. It's a gravel driveway.
Piece of shit sitting there.
Welcome to the party, pal. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore have become the same person. I'm in Mr. Brooks with Dane Cook. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm with Patrice O'Neill on the Opie and Anthony show. Come out to the coast, have a few laughs.
Oh, Bruce, why don't you leave him alone? When did Al Pacino become Big Daddy on Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Patrice is in Poughkeepsie. He's a big deal. Maybe I don't chew enough when I talk.
The best is in Insomnia. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
The sun never goes down. He's in Alaska trying to solve a murder, but he's up for like 14 days.
That's Robin Williams, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's so underrated. And they go, well, there's your suspect. He goes, well,
Why don't we go down to the schoolyard? We'll pull him out of class, shake him up.
and they go, it's 10 o'clock. He goes, I know, at night.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me that?
You want to call? Where's my phone? You want to call Al Pacino right now?
You got his number?
Of course I do. He's a friend of mine. Tell little Jimmy to stop making fun of my height.
I'm a lipstick good. And my wig.
It's not a wig.
Damn.
I'll say that.
It doesn't matter.
It's not a wig.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Just so you know, not a wig. 88 minutes was an odd color, mind you.
Yeah, he dyed it a little
And
weird.
red hair, gray side.
I get stuck in Colin a lot, too. That's a big problem. Whenever I say it on stage, all of a sudden the next, 4 minutes that I talk to the crowd, this guy wearing his nice...
Oh, my God!
God damn it, that fucking Colin.
It's nice. You think somebody...
I get stuck in. Tracy, I get stuck in, and Colin. Those are the only two I get stuck in. Like, walking is, way too sweaty. Like, you can't walk around the house, talking to your wife is walking. But I can't say to my wife, it's nice you made I'll start laughing.
So fucking funny.
When you laugh, I always laugh.
Oh, my God, dude.
That is so
That
Colin.
is not a hack Colin.
I can't even make anybody...
hack Colin.
Yeah.
No one's laughing. They're all looking at my freshly pressed pants. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll wear a nice new shirt to the show. No one will notice. Don't stop staring at my shirts, you dummies. Just listen to us. You understand something. We live in a world where, housewives are listening to gangster rap, doing aerobics, and all the gangster rappers wearing rollers in their hair, gossiping. What the hell happens? Rich Voss called and hung up so we get back to his day job of doing nothing. Married to that Canadian Bonnie.
Let me tell you how horrible this fucking is right now.
Holy shit.
It's because he's not doing quips that Colin.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
That's what he was saying.
That's what I'm hanging my hat
But it's
on.
almost.
You got to your own materialistic
It's
guy.
fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Cliche up Colin, because that's what Colin does.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's not what he does.
It's not what he does, but he could do that.
Don't fucking.
Don't what? You don't even make sense, stupid. What do you want with a rosary board at St. Pat's? He's not even Catholic. He walks around, goes right to the gift shop. Takes a drink from the holy water and keeps going. Thinks it's a goddamn trough, you people. Then on his way out, he doesn't tip anybody. Sees people putting money in a slot. Thinks it's a peep show at St. Pat's. It's rosary with a cross. Jesus is supposed to be on the cross. It's called Corpus Christi, stupid. Corpus Christi, the body of Christ. Not that fake Guido you got hanging from those two boards on your neck. Adrian's Ahmed hanging from a cross. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know where I got that reference, because I stink. I'm out of work.
Not only is it the best Colin
I'm
point
not
in the
done.
business, it's the only Colin point in the business.
That's because nobody knows who he is. Let's be honest. It's a very sad thing that he's not that far away, impression-wise, from Harvey Keitel. Women get raped every day. The series must go 7 games. The series must go 7 games. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, folks. It's not that hard to do, me.
He's got it broken down, man.
Oh, yeah.
Broken down scientifically.
He bites his hand.
With little Jimmy, I wrote the forward to his book. I thought it was really going to propel me.
And he even got when he's trying to think of something to say. You know.
As the brain starts working, right?
The brain works.
Fuck me, man.
We really got
It's nice, the New York Post.
Right.
Jesus.
Jay, thank
you really want a black guy with a headline, Big Beast, on the New York Post. In today's day and age, that's, after the picture of the chimpanzee being shot with a stimulus plan.
Oh, shit.
I thought the stimulus plan was Viagra.
Jay Moore, everyone.
Fucking guy, Dean.
Gary
I fucking
Unmarried,
challenge you, Dean.
CBS. Wednesdays at 8:30.
Man, dude.
Patrice Bananas. When is that? This weekend?
You ain't fresh.
Next 2 weeks. March
right.
27th.
What's with you tight pants you
All right.
got on?
What do we got going with Guinness here? Well, tomorrow's the big broadcast at Connolly.
Yes.
47th and Madison. You can come by if you're in town. You're probably flying out today, right?
No.
You don't stick around anymore, do you?
No, I'm around. Tomorrow I come see my parents in Jersey.
Yeah, you do the family thing.
You gonna walk around on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, it's
Drunken
smart.
Morons?
You're
right.
fucking smart. It was good to see you, buddy.
We're gonna
Wait,
be.
now where are you going,
We're at
Clyde?
a bar.
Look at him.
I'm like Clyde, and I'm rocking steady.
Patrice,
Where do you live,
thank
Patrice?
Jersey.
When
All right, what
Unite with friends and raise
there
a
you go.
pint with Guinness,
Brought him in.
Harp, and Schmiddix.
is no easy way to train. From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Daring Gitacha, Majapahit, Queen of 10,000 islands, Indonesia's seas are your greatest strength. As exalted goddess of the three worlds, you shall spread your divine influence to all waters touched by the sun. Rely upon your loyal fleet, bold queen. Unleash a frightful storm upon those who bring strife to Indonesian shores.
which means it has flooded before, and might burst its banks again. A flood along this river...
Our civilization has accomplished something historic, worthy of...